Even in the financial crisis, coffee seems to remain a favorite, as East Africa's coffee industry has continued to hold up. Coffee stocks on the Nairobi Stock Exchange were a darling in 2009, with investors taking profits of over 150% on stock prices.
The coffee industry in Kenya has been doing relatively well, stabilized over the last 3, 4, 5 years. Although we are still producing at an average of 50,000 metric tons annually, we are very hopeful that this situation is going to be reversed in the near future. In terms of value earnings, the industry has been doing about 10 billion Kenya shillings annually. Well, this is, of course, compared to the better years, it's almost a 30% decline. But with the kind of good prices in the market, which are witnessed last year and this year, we hope this is going to also improve in the near future.
Though production is expected to be down 15% in 2010 due to heavy rains in Kenya, demand for the commodity has continued to rise globally and is likely to outstrip production. That's according to a report by the East African Fine Coffee Association. It is estimated that Kenya will produce 45,000 tons in the current crop year.
By going boldly towards a national strategy for coffee industry, we are really restating the position of the industry and the direction it should go. And coffee industry can only get better, given the fact that the infrastructure is in place and again is aligned to the Vision 2030. And that's why I'm very hopeful that the government will be very keen to support it, because the government will not realize the dreams stipulated in the Vision 2030, and in particular the area of agriculture, where coffee is a major pillar.
However, production is expected to rise in Ethiopia, Burundi and Tanzania in the 2009-2010 crop year. But due to challenges such as transportation to global markets, producers may not attain their full potential.
On average, the coffee produced within the region, and I'm talking about the 10 member countries, about 30% would be considered specialty coffees. Some countries more than others, Ethiopia being quite high, Kenya, as I mentioned, also being on the higher side. About Tanzania, you get portions. Uganda, because Uganda is more Robusta, and Robusta has never really been considered fine coffees. It's just now that we're beginning to recognize the quality of those coffees. It does not match the same as the other 3 countries that I have mentioned. Rwanda has been picking up. A lot of the specialty market are looking at them now. Their coffees, probably 20% would be considered for now.
There's been a major campaign to get local Kenyans to fall in love with their homegrown brew. Locals have yet to be sold on the idea of the coffee drinking culture. Ethiopians are by far the biggest coffee drinkers, putting away 135,000 tons a year, while South Africans brew around 22,000 tons. Despite being big coffee producers, Kenya and Uganda consume only 3% of the coffee produced locally. Coffee producers are putting more effort in areas such as processing, packaging, capping and marketing to boost consumption locally.